While he is a Paris Saint-Germain player, the legendary Argentine forward Lionel Messi still has a lot of memories in Barcelona. So, why was he in Catalonia? Barcelona have started life without Lionel Messi, and it seems that things aren't going to be as straightforward as you might have believed. Fiorentina, on the other hand, are eager to keep hold of Dusan Vlahovic and have rejected another bid for the Serbian striker. Manchester United started brightly and then dropped points at the St Mary's, while Arsenal continue their poor start to the new campaign. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich aren't too impressed by PSG's ability to make such top-level signings in one transfer window, and to be honest, we agree with what their president has to say. Thomas Tuchel has made a bright start to life at Chelsea, but the German tactician reveals that he questioned his employer's decision to sack Frank Lampard. Everyone, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification icon to make sure that you're always in the loop. We've got a great announcement that will make your life much easier. Unless you want to miss out on your favorite team's games, you're going to need a VPN that can get you past all those annoying streaming geo restrictions. Can't access your favorite league? A VPN will allow you to stream content like football games or even Netflix shows that are not available in your country. Our favorite VPN provider is Private Internet Access. It changes your IP address and reroutes your internet traffic through an encrypted tunnel, hiding your online activity from your internet service provider and government censors. It's our favorite tool to stream football matches for free. It works with all major streaming services, so you have unrestricted access to all your favorite content anywhere in the world, and is available for all operating systems. Signing up is risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Sign up right now to get 83% off, plus 2 free extra months. Go to www.privateinternetaccess.com/goalside to get it now, or simply press the link in the description. Tuchel questioned Lampard firing. While he had a dream start to life as a Chelsea manager by lifting the Champions League trophy last summer, dealing with Thomas Tuchel is never going to be an easy task. The German tactician is very upfront and never pulls any punches. When he was being interviewed by Chelsea for the vacant managerial position following the sacking of Frank Lampard, Tuchel decided to ask the Blues' top management the reasons behind his predecessor's sacking. Speaking ahead of the London derby against Arsenal, the former PSG manager revealed that he asked the board if they were sure about replacing him with Lampard before heaping praise on the club's legendary midfielder. "I actually said to the board, 'Are you sure of doing this? Because they will not like you. Maybe he deserves more time,'" Tuchel told Sky Sports News. "When I think of Chelsea, I think about Frank Lampard, John Terry, Petr Cech, Didier Drogba. I think about Lampard in the very first moment because he embodies everything that Chelsea is. It's hard work, an aggressive player, a big leader, but at the same time a normal guy on the pitch and such a team player. He's a true legend. But I understand the choice was more or less made and it was take it or leave it. I hoped for a fair chance with the players because when you step in, not everybody is happy." Arsenal continue struggling. If there were any doubts over Romelu Lukaku's ability to replicate his form from Italy in England, the game against Arsenal was a perfect response. The Belgian made his second debut at the club against Arsenal and ended up scoring an important goal. When he first arrived at Chelsea in 2011, Lukaku was seen as the heir apparent to Didier Drogba. It's taken time, but it appears that Lukaku loves scoring against Arsenal just like the legendary Ivorian who scored 13 goals in 15 games against the Gunners. Lukaku put in an all-action display, and it's clear that the time spent away from England has done him a world of good. Now, Arsenal are a bit of a mess. They're at the bottom of the league, a position that's reminiscent of the previous campaign where there were initial fears of a potential relegation dogfight. Of course, the Gunners are way better than such a scrap, but can you trust Mikel Arteta to come good? The Londoners have been the top spenders in the transfer market this summer, but they lack more than just ability and guile up front. These are worrying times for the Gunners, and the clock might already be ticking at the Emirates. A second consecutive Premier League defeat means that the club has made its worst ever start to a season in 118 years. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. German giants baffled by PSG tactics. Bayern Munich president Herbert Heiner admits that he's still trying to get his head round how Paris Saint-Germain have been able to make so many big signings this summer while still managing to stay on the right side of financial fair play rules. The Ligue 1 giants have had quite the summer shopping extravaganza this year, signing the likes of Lionel Messi, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Sergio Ramos, Achraf Hakimi and Gini Wijnaldum. 4 of these men have joined as free agents, but they're still on lucrative deals. Heiner says that while he will not criticise PSG for how they do things, he will take a close look at how it all makes sense. Bayern Munich aren't the sort of club that will spend crazy amounts of cash on players, so you've got to say that they must feel that PSG's spending makes it difficult to enjoy a sporting environment where every team has a fair chance. Indeed, financial fair play rules have not really done much to curb spending, because if that was the case, we wouldn't be seeing such financial disparity in football. Clearly, something's got to give, so let's see how long clubs like PSG and Man City can carry on doing what they're doing right now. Manchester United drop points. Manchester United were expected to make quick work of Southampton in their second league game of the season. Following a 5-1 demolition of Leeds United in matchday 1, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men were in high spirits. And they made a very bright start to the game, with Paul Pogba controlling the game from the midfield. The Frenchman came so close to finding the net, and so did his fellow countryman Anthony Martial. The game ended in a 1-1 draw, and while the Red Devils were able to equal the record for the most consecutive away Premier League games without defeat, you have to say that they dropped 2 very crucial points. Victor Lindelöf was sloppy at the start, while Harry Maguire also seemed a bit out of sorts. With Raphael Varane waiting in the wings, maybe a new centre-back pairing is set to be unleashed next week. Fred's inability to keep hold of the ball means that he's not the answer to the club's defensive midfield question. The Brazilian's own goal wasn't his fault, but clearly United need a more dynamic presence in the middle of the park. Paul Pogba's fine run of form continues, and it was his pass that allowed Mason Greenwood to score his second goal of the season. Bruno Fernandes tried hard to make things happen, but the Portuguese midfielder really needed more support from Anthony Martial, who was frustrating, as usual. Viola holding on. Fiorentina know that they are already heading towards dire straits, and they need all the help they can get. La Viola had to thank Dusan Vlahovic and his 21 goals from last season, and it seems that they don't want to sell him so easily, especially at this stage of the summer transfer window where they might struggle to find a capable replacement. The Serbian striker's reputation is growing, and Atletico Madrid have been trying very hard to bring him to Spain. Diego Simeone would love to have a proper number 9 in his squad this season, and Vlahovic fits the bill. The likes of Tottenham and Manchester City are also keeping an eye out, so Fiorentina have the luxury of rejecting any proposal that they deem to be unacceptable. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Italians have rejected another offer made by Atletico Madrid. The Florence-based outfit want to sell him for more than €70 million, which means that time is running out for the Serbian to secure a dream move. However, the player himself has not been vocal about what he wants, so maybe another season in the same surroundings is what will happen. Messi travels to Barcelona. While Paris Saint-Germain were systematically dismantling Stade Brestois, Lionel Messi was seen chilling out in Barcelona. In fact, we even saw this tweet of someone saying that the Argentine wanted to head back to where it all started for him. Obviously, that was just a joke, but we're sure that many Barcelona fans would love to see that happen. So, why was Messi in Barcelona? Well, there's no shocking reason behind this. The veteran forward had a long weekend, so decided to return to the Catalonian capital with his good friend Neymar. Messi has been given some time off by his new club, so decided to spend some time with his family in his home at Castelldefels. However, the Argentine wizard has returned to Paris and is in line to make his debut for Mauricio Pochettino's side on matchday 4 against Stade de Reims. This month has been very hectic for Messi. First, he had to deal with his Barcelona exit, and then he had to rush to France in order to finalise his move to Parc des Princes. That must have been a tiring experience for the ex-Barcelona man, which proves that he is human after all. Meanwhile, Barcelona struggled to a 1-1 draw against Athletic Bilbao. Ronald Koeman's men did not have an easy outing in the Basque country, and they were trailing in the last quarter of the game. Thankfully, Memphis Depay was able to save their blushes, but it's clear that La Blaugrana will need to clean up their act and start what is going to be a long road to recovery.